Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing well today. I am having a great day so far and it's been lovely weather, so I'm really happy. It is of course Thursday, which means it's weigh-in day for myself today, and I was there earlier on this evening. So I just had a really nice dinner. We just had some sort of chicken shawarma with some rice, just because it is a little bit of a treat on weigh day. I don't go all out. It's not like I get home and I have chocolate and crisps and ice cream and cakes, and I don't do that. I know some people do, but I know, and I've been able to sort of think about it over the last few weeks, is that it hasn't had much of an impact to my weight loss. In fact, it's had no impact to my weight loss at all with regards to sort of causing me problems for the next day or the next again day. It's essentially sort of self-sabotaging myself, which I'm not doing. And I know that people do go to, have fish and chips, or they'll maybe get an Indian, or they'll maybe go out for dinner. But, at the end of the day, I personally felt that having a small sort of box, it's like sort of this size. In fact, I've actually got it, I'll show you, if you don't mind. So yeah, small sort of takeaway box of food. So this size, which we got from a local place, and it was 20% off. So my husband got a slightly different meal to me. He got chips and he got a wrap, etc. Whereas myself, as I said, it was just chicken shawarma with spiced sort of rice, and it was delicious. I also asked for the sauce to be put into a little container, which they did do, which was fantastic. And to be honest, because of how little sauce there was, I just put it on anyway. But that way where you want to sort of measure how much they put on, I'd much rather know how much I was putting onto my food before I had it. I did choose the kebab sauce, which is basically just a sort of spicy tomatoey chili sauce, and I did sort of sprinkle it all over the top of the rice and the meat, which was delicious. I cannot tell you how good it was. And I think it was around £6 for that, and it's quite a decent amount of rice in there. Because I've not eaten much today, I don't try to eat too heavily on my weigh-in days, just because I get weighed at 5:30 at night, and I've always sort of had that sort of set mindset and mantra of eat light, it's weigh-in day today. Because obviously as you go out throughout the day, you do gain weight, you gain water weight, you gain weight from eating food and drinks, and your weight can fluctuate quite a lot. Personally for me, my weight can fluctuate half a stone between the morning and the evening. So I'm always super careful and just aware of what I've had to eat and drink that day. So I've got a bit of a routine on a Thursday, obviously, as I said. I don't normally drink tea or coffee very much, but I do always have a coffee about lunchtime or sort of early afternoon on a Thursday, just because I feel it helps suppress my appetite a wee bit, and it also is a diuretic, which means that makes you go to the toilet to go for a pee. And so I know that I am not carrying any extra sort of weight, water weight wise, and that's just a personal thing that I've always done when I have attended Slimming World or Weight Watchers or whatever it is that I'm going to be doing. I just feel that works best for me, and I know a lot of other people online do the same. But of course you do you, and you are all fantastic as you are, so don't feel that you have to copy me or do exactly as I do just to get good results, because that is not true at all. So with regards to weigh-in, what I will say to you is that my consultant was on holiday last week, and we had a different consultant, which was when I asked to transfer over my membership from my old group to my current group, which I'm now in, and I am properly enrolled in this new group. The consultant had been on holiday, and we had a lovely chat. As soon as I went in, myself, the consultant, and another lady who was in front of me in the queue had a lovely chat about holidays and enjoying yourself and just being you, and how great it feels to just feel comfortable within yourself on holiday. And there is no truer word. It really is so true. When you go on holiday, you do want to feel comfortable, you do want to feel happy within yourself. And certainly going towards the next holiday that we're hopefully going on in October, regardless if it's abroad or whether it's within this country, I want, and I know I will feel, but I want to feel even better than I feel at the moment, which I know is quite difficult to top. I have had 10 weigh-ins so far. I've had a holiday and my husband's birthday. It's been a really quick 10 weeks, to be honest. I will be honest with you and say I remember going in that day and getting weighed for the first time and thinking, oh my goodness, Denise, what have you done? Seriously. A few years ago, I'm not sure if I've told you this before, please excuse me if I have, but I lost 7 stone on my own, and unfortunately I have gained all of that back on, or I had gained all of that back on before I joined Slimming World. So I had already started to lose a little bit of weight, and I felt that I was in such a good mindset and frame of mind. I had to join somewhere to keep me accountable, and that was what I did. So on the, when did we join? It was in May. On the 25th of May 2023, I took one of the most scariest steps into adulthood within a Slimming World group. Going on my own, not knowing anyone, going after work, probably being at my heaviest that I've ever been, and still going in and doing it and owning it and thinking, yep, okay, that's my weight. I need to face the facts. And since then, I have worked incredibly hard. I've been really proud of myself, and that's not me being big-headed in any way. I am not that type of person. I'm not one to big myself up, as they say, but I really have worked hard, and I haven't felt it difficult at any points. I did initially struggle with everyone going out and eating ice cream and cakes and burgers and chips and whatever when the weather was really nice initially, but I thought, well, actually, Denise, you've done that all year round, so just calm down and get on with the job in hand, which is losing weight and becoming healthier. So in my first week I lost half a stone, which was fantastic. On weigh-in 1, 2, 3, 4, I got my stone award. 3 weeks later I got my 1.5 stone award, and 3 weeks after that, tonight, I received my 2 stone award. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So 2 stone I am down so far. I am almost into the below number, if that makes sense, the next stone down, which I've not seen since last year, which is just fantastic. And I'm really, really looking forward to getting into that sort of stone bracket ASAP. So when I stood in the scales initially tonight, I was into the lower stone bracket, and I thought, oh my god, I've actually done it. That is amazing. Well done, Denise, in my head. And then it jumped back up half a pound again. It just sort of flickered, you know, that way, and you think, oh. So anyway, I did manage to get my 2 stone award today, which was fantastic. I lost 3.5 pounds this week, which is just phenomenal, really. I've not done anything differently. I've just been doing my normal thing. But what I will say is that despite going on holiday, and I know, as I said in my previous video, I weighed myself when I came back and I gained 3.5 pounds. However, that wasn't a 3.5 pounds gain with Slimming World. And so when I went back to Slimming World last week, I had lost 2 pounds, which I'm just so happy with after a holiday. It's just unbelievable, really. So I'll just give you guys a quick rundown of my weight losses so far. So I've not had one single gain at weigh-in yet, so it may happen at some point. It probably will, but you know, that's just how it is. So at the moment it was -7, -2, -2.5, -4.5, -2, -2, -1, -2, -2, and tonight was, as we said, -3.5. So I have currently lost 2 stone and half a pound, which honestly I just don't know what to say. It's just such a lovely feeling because people are starting to notice it more, and I did say to one of my colleagues at work today, I actually feel lighter. I do feel lighter, which is a funny feeling because all of a sudden it just happens and you all of a sudden just realise you're getting into clothes that have just not fitted you for a while, and all of a sudden you start to notice yourself in the mirror being a little bit slimmer, which is a nice thing. And I think we're all probably our worst critics. We are our harshest critics at times, and we are probably not very kind to ourselves a lot of the time, and unfortunately that is a societal thing. That unfortunately younger and younger people are, I suppose, being conditioned to do, and I try not to be like that as much as possible and accept who I am is who I am, and I'm making positive changes about that, which is only good. So what I did tonight is I joined my new group's Slimming World class on Slimming World class group on Facebook, which is good, and get to meet and speak to lots of new people who all seem absolutely lovely, really engaging, really interesting, and lovely to just chat to. I love a chat. If you don't already know that already, I'm sure you do. But at the same time, I also managed to get a lovely QR code, which my consultant, I'll just show you quickly, popped on my book, and basically it's a one-stop shop for everything that I need on my sort of toolkit, if you like. So there is an option to go into the Slim World podcasts. There's a YouTube sort of link on there for the Slim World YouTube page, which I've now subscribed to. I didn't realise they had a YouTube page, but I've now subscribed to them from this channel. I have also got access to, I think it was sort of hints, tips, inspiration, as well as the Facebook group, which is fantastic. So I'm feeling really, really positive. I've got a few things, as I mentioned in a previous video, from Asda, which are part of the Just Essentials range, if I can actually say it. And they are all in the cupboard and the freezer. And with regards to the chicken that I cooked the other night, we actually had, myself and my husband had 3 meals from that one chicken, which cost us £5.35, I think it was, from the Just Essentials range. It was incredibly tasty. It was so soft and succulent, and there was such a great texture to it. It really was delicious. So we had ours, as I showed you guys, with the Yorkshire puddings and the potatoes, etc. as well. For lunch the following day, we had some of the chicken from the legs, which I'd cooked and sort of seared and pan fried, and some tomatoes, sort of chopped tomatoes, passata, and some herbs and some seasonings. So once that was all cooked off, we took the meat from the bone and we served it up with one of the Ben's Rice Sensations kits, which I think most of the kits work out about 2 or 2.5 cents per pack, and we obviously split that. So we had half of that each, which worked out at 1 cent for lunch, which was fab. And then for dinner later on that night, we had a chicken and a turkey bacon sort of omelette, and it was delicious. Again, 3 meals for myself and my husband, so essentially 6 meals out of 1 chicken, which cost only £5.35, is phenomenal value. And I would strongly advise that if you do like chicken, you want to save yourself a little bit of money, go and buy one of the Just Essentials chickens. The one that we had was around 1.7 kilograms in weight, and we cooked ours in the air fryer, and it took around 40 to 45 minutes on 180 to 200, just depending on your settings. So yeah, definite money saver, excellent value for money, and excellent taste, which is what it's all about. So yeah, I hope that video was useful to you guys. I am so grateful to have all of these lovely shiny stickers, and I am absolutely buzzing, to be honest. I really am. So thank you so much for joining. I am now at the 700 subscribers count, and you may have seen another video where there will be information on there about how to enter a competition that I am currently sort of sharing with you guys on my Snackverse video. So please head over to there if you want to have some more details. There is information in the description in that video if you're interested, and I will leave it at that. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for all your lovely comments and support and encouragement. It really does mean the world to me, and without you guys, I honestly, hand on heart, I do not think that I would have such success yet if I was doing this on my own without yourselves at home supporting and guiding me with your lovely messages, comments, etc. It really is fantastic. So thank you so much for everything so far, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.